Welcome to Debate Learning, and in this video we are going to look at the new DebateVibe software. So if you go to the debate-learning.com and you are on the home page, you'll see that there's a DebateVibe menu option here. And the one we're looking for is the DebateVibe app. If you're looking for how-tos, there's some information right here that might be able to help you out, but we're looking for the actual app in this video. So we clicked on the DebateVibe app and it opened up a new tab in the browser, and it shows you, when it opens, an active speech document. So you can see that there is one speech document ready right here when you open it up. So the next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get the files you're going to debate with. I'm going to assume you've already put them into one of the respective file formats that works with the DebateVibe app. So I'm going to upload my missing persons AF, and I think that I might be doing with some disad work in this one. So what you can see is when I've uploaded them, I now have 3 tabs along right here. I have my speech doc, I have my missing persons AF, and then I have my generic disad answers. So if I'm in my missing persons AF and I'm constructing a 2AC, I'm going to try to send some stuff over to the speech doc. First thing I want to tell you is that DebateVibe operates with the header rules that are used in Verbatim in every paperless system since 2014. So if you are confused about what those are, there is a link about how important headers are when doing paperless debate here on Debate Learning that you can look at. But let's just say that once you know the header rules, you can figure this stuff out, and it operates under the same exact rules that Verbatim does. So if I want to send over my 2AC overview, I'm going to click right here onto the hat right here, and then press the tilde key. The tilde key is the key to the left of the number 1 on your keyboard. And if we go over here, we can see that it has sent the entire overview over for us to look at in the speech doc. So I haven't pressed my cursor inside of here, and as such, when I send my next thing over, it is going to send it right at the bottom of the speech doc. So if I send over this 2AC exploration non-minerals and I press this plus button right here, it says send block directly to active speech doc tab. So if I click that, I'll get my little confirmation down here on the right in green, and then I'll come back over here and I can see that it has added it to the bottom of the document. Now let's just say that you've decided you are going to answer the case argument right after the overview. So if you put your cursor right here and click down a couple times, or click down, it will establish some space for you to put the next block in, and wherever the cursor is will be where the block gets sent. So let's just say that we are going to answer can't solve all of racism. And so we are going to answer that argument. So I'm going to click right here on what is a block. You see all the blocks are green in DebateVibe. So I'm going to click there, and then I'm going to press the tilde key, and it's got my confirmation that it sent it over there, and then we can double check, and we can see that right after the overview we have can't solve racism. So let's pretend now that this is the last character. So I want to put my next block I want to send over is right after this. So if I press enter right here, you notice that right here is already has formatting there. And that's a problem because that can corrupt our blocks if we send it over. But there is a way to fix that. If you ever see that the last character right here when you're trying to insert something is right there, you can press the this button right here. And now you've removed that. So let's go ahead and go over here to the generic disads, and let's say we are going to answer Arctic thaw. So I find my 2AC answers to Arctic thaw. I can either press right here, or I can press the tilde key. I'm going to press the button here just because. And I can move over here, and I can see that my Arctic thaw answers are not corrupted. So it's one thing you want to make sure that you keep an eye on as you send answers over, is that you don't want them to get corrupted by the formatting of the last thing that was there. So that's all important to go over, and remember the header rules, and that can help you understand what and how this is supposed to go. So let's say you've finished your speech document. Now you can press this button up here, the blue one up here that says Word, and it will make your speech document turn into a brand new Word document in your Downloads folder. And then from there, however you disperse your speech documents right now, whether it's through Tab Rooms, Share feature, or if you are using email, you've now got a Word document that you can be able to share with everyone. So after you've shared it with everyone, now the question is, how are you going to read it? Well, you could read it just like this and have your document map over here if you really wanted to, or we have integrated in a read mode. And so now I have my speech in read mode, and it's given me more of the screen to look at, and I can read through this. And I also have a feature where I can make it bigger, or I can make it smaller if I wanted to. And so you can adjust the size of the text at any point you want while you're in, any part of DebateVibe, but it allows you to do that. And you are also in read mode. So those are just some of the basic sort of features and how you can kind of go about debating with DebateVibe. And when you're done with the round, all you have to do is refresh, and now it's acting like you just clicked on it for the very first time, and you can start completely over for your next debate. Hopefully you found this video informative, and you might peruse or try out the DebateVibe software in order to make your Chromebook a little bit better and easier to debate with throughout the season.